When model Poppy Haskell last visited us in the studio, she had just been announced Miss Swimsuit UK. Now she returns as we found out how she got on at World Miss Swimsuit Finals in Mexico and what the new year has in store for her. So Poppy, how did you do over in Mexico?
Okay, so not as good as I liked, but I came 14th out of 60 girls, so I was quite happy with that.
That must have been a huge eye-opener to be on such an international stage.
Yes, it was a lot different, a lot of girls from all over the world, very intense, and a lot of different accents, which I actually found most enjoyable.
Why so enjoyable?
It's just funny. I got off the plane and I was all nervous, and I was with Miss Bikini Island, and then first I meet Peyton from Louisiana, and I was just like, okay, this is exciting.
So it's really sociable as well then?
Yeah, a lot of events. We got taken to Coco Bongo, quite a well-known club. We went swimming with dolphins, a lot of excursions as well as catwalks.
What's it like competing then with your friends?
Do you know what, it is funny because it is weird to get so friendly with people and be sharing a bed, a room with all these other girls, but knowing you're also against them. But there wasn't actually any bitchiness or nastiness. They were all really friendly and welcoming. And
you finished ahead of a lot of people. How did the people around you react to that?
It's funny because it was sort of split into two categories. So the top 24 were announced, and then the rest of the 60 had to just leave the stage. And I wasn't backstage at that point, but I guess it probably was a little bit icy. And then we were all awarded a mystery question on stage that we had to answer. So we were kind of busy with that and not knowing how the people who didn't make it were feeling.
So how long were you there for?
8 days I was there.
Doing what? So you mentioned seeing dolphins, going to a club, but what's the work side of that? What are you doing there?
So it was sprung on me that we actually had to perform an opening dance number. So there were rehearsals for that, which was very bizarre, having to wear these cocktail dresses and heels and all these other models and being given these really cheesy dance moves to do. We had to practice the catwalks and practice introducing ourselves and where we're from on the mic. A lot of fittings as well, because we had to wear bikinis that were sponsored by a certain brand. So there's actually a funny story behind that, because they were fitted with little diamantes, which were actually breaking whilst girls were on stage on the catwalk. So people were having to run off stage and hold them up, which was quite good, as it was all filmed on a reality TV show. So that gave the show some excitement.
And were there loads of people in the audience watching?
Yes, they opened it up to all the guests of the hotel. It's at the Hard Rock Hotel in Mexico, and also there are about 20 judges, so they fill out quite a lot of room as well.
What was that like, being under so much scrutiny?
Yeah, it's pretty scary, and the lights are just as bright as this studio, so you felt very under a telescope, but yeah, you're prepared for it, so you don't feel too bad.
And what's next for this year?
Well, I've actually been asked to go back again, so I'll definitely be preparing for that. I would actually like to thank my personal trainer who owns Mind and Muscle Motivation, Melanie Wells, so she'll be getting me back in shape to compete again. But yeah, just going to use all the contacts and the things that I've learned as a catalyst for more success with the modelling this year, and hopefully do better than ever. And
pick up more dancing?
Maybe not. Maybe, we'll see how it goes.
And so when you're not doing all these exciting modelling activities, events, do you have a day job that you're doing alongside?
Funnily enough, no. I do a little bit of writing for online bridal magazines to just keep my writing skills at bay there. But no, I just modelling full time at the moment.
So how do you compare where you are now to where you were this time last year? Have you come a long way?
Absolutely. I've learnt a lot and my life has changed a lot. No more same four walls every day, sort of having to proofread things I've written and add in commas which I've forgotten. Now it's a lot of excitement, something different every day, which I'm really enjoying at the moment.
And are you now thinking about being an almost role model or someone that younger girls look up to?
I'd like to think so. I think you can't have someone who's completely squeaky clean and perfect, but I think girls look up to people who have a bit of personality and goals and dreams. So yeah, I'd like to think so.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much for coming in today.
Thank you.
And I hope to see you again soon.
Thank you.